Hey guys, it's Emily. Welcome everyone. This is day 2 of our fall 2020 road trip. We're spending the day in Oklahoma. Our first stop is a return visit to the almost ghost town of Texola, on the Texas-Oklahoma state line. During our summer road trip, we went very quickly through here, not really stopping anywhere. Today we have a list of places we wanted to see now that we have returned. Route 66 is known as the Will Rogers Highway in the state of Oklahoma. This is the state line. The darker pavement is Texas, the lighter pavement is Oklahoma. At this painted marker in the road is the Tumbleweed Grill, which is a restaurant and souvenir shop. They sell burgers with buns branded with the Route 66 shield. There's no place like Texola. That's what the building says. There's no other place like this place, anywhere near this place, so this must be the place. Sounds good to me. Texola is not completely abandoned. This looks like a relatively new church. Not sure where this used to be, probably a store of some sort. This was an old service station. Someone owns it apparently. It has a no trespassing sign. I'm guessing this is an old Phillips 66 gas station. The building looks like a dollhouse. This is the old Texola jail, a block away from Route 66. Let's take a look inside. A few miles east is the town of Erick. Erick is home of the Bearcats. It's also home to the Sandhills Curiosity Shop. Look at all those old signs. Look at the old painted mural of the U.S. and Oklahoma flags. These old signs cover this building on all 4 sides. Definitely a blast from the past. Found this on a back street. This house also has a bunch of old signs. Also found a big dog on the other side of the fence. Time to move on. As we leave town, we see this collection of windmills. This is called the Windmill Garden. Just goes to show you, you never know what you'll find on Route 66. Next up is the town of Sayre. The county courthouse in this town was used in the movie The Grapes of Wrath. Here's the courthouse. This is another neat downtown area, very common along Route 66. This is the Stovall Theater. Opened in 1950 but has been closed for many years. Look at this blue buffalo, representing the spirit of the West. Continuing east toward our next destination, we are about to cross the first of several old bridges on the former Route 66. This very narrow bridge is the Timber Creek Bridge. This is on an old alignment of Route 66 from the mid-1920s. Imagine this bridge carrying lots of traffic 90 years ago. This bridge is on the list for replacement, so it may not be around for much longer. Our next stop is the Oklahoma Route 66 Museum in Clinton, Oklahoma. Last year we went to the National Route 66 Museum in Elk City, Oklahoma. I guess there's room for 2 Route 66 museums about 50 miles from us. Here's an old 1940s fuel truck outside of the museum. There's also a recreation of a diner. Here's the inside of that diner. Alright, let's check out this museum. far away from Oklahoma City, and it's time to cross another classic bridge. This bridge is called the Pony Bridge. The bridge is nearly 3/4 of a mile long and has 38 of those round sections, or what they call pony trusses. This bridge was also briefly featured in the film The Grapes of Wrath. This bridge is also under consideration for rehab. One option is to rebuild the bridge and reattach the trusses, making it look like the original bridge, but making it more structurally sound. We pulled over to get a closer look at the bridge. There are no sidewalks, so we can't walk on the bridge, but we can get near the bridge. Here's yet another classic Route 66 bridge. This one is in the metropolitan Oklahoma City area. This is the Lake Overholser Bridge. Built in 1935, this carried the original Route 66 traffic. A new 4-lane bridge was constructed in 1958, since this bridge could no longer handle the volume of traffic. Now we're in Oklahoma City to see a few places. This interesting building is called the Gold Dome. Built in 1958 and now on the National Register of Historic Places, it looks like the top of Spaceship Earth and Epcot if you painted it in gold. The current owners purchased the building in 2015 to renovate it and use it as office space, but it's still fenced off 5 years later. Another interesting roadside attraction nearby is the small building with a big milk bottle on top. This is the Milk Bottle grocery store. It was built in 1930 and the Braums milk bottle was added in 1948. Of course, since we're back in Oklahoma City, we had to stop and pay our respects.
must also be old map real quick.
Oklahoma Standard. Now driving through the Bricktown area to see one more roadside attraction. This is the Centennial Land Run Model. Check this out. The monument actually goes across this river. This is quite a dramatic monument. We saw the Braums smoke bottle earlier. It's time for lunch, so since we're in Oklahoma, we wanted to try out the Braums restaurant. Braums is a chain of restaurants with many locations in Oklahoma and the surrounding states. We got the typical burger and fries. They also had their version of a concrete, chocolate ice cream with Oreos and Heath bar. All pretty good. Now heading east on Route 66, time to make a return visit to Pops. This time, no strange sodas. Here's what I got. A Route 66 lime soda, caramel apple cream, huckleberry soda, I bet that's good, coffee flavored cola, chocolate cream, and a black cherry cream. We had that last time. I brought those sodas home and still have yet to try them. Now heading to our next stop, the Arcadia Round Barn. Last time the barn was closed. This time they're open and we're thrilled to check out the inside. First, let's check out this outhouse. According to the sign, everyone had one, but I'm not comfortable using the bathroom right next to someone who is also using the bathroom.
Before the barrel struck, see, we have people coming all over the world. It's not as popular now. But generally, we have people coming all over Australia, New Zealand. We have a lot of people coming in from China.
Very funny. Now let's go upstairs to see the inside of the roof. This is so cool. Check out the roof. This is amazing. Here's a platform in the middle of the room. Let's check out the acoustics in here.
Georgia, just trying to keep the colonies alive. We keep rolling Georgia, the adults she's mine. Love doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes and it takes and it takes, and we can live anyway. We rock and we cry and we break and we make our mistakes, and if there's a reason, I'm by her side. And so many have tried, and I'm willing to wait for it. I'm willing to wait for it. Urban Boys Congress on its way to Dustin Day. And there you are, an ocean away. You have to live an ocean away. Lots of you subside, then I get another letter, and I cannot put the notion away. Take a break.
Heading east again, we reach the town of Luther and see another important historic landmark. This is the Threatt filling station, built way back in 1950. This building is historically significant as it is one of the few black-owned businesses in all of Route 66. The owner, Alan Threatt, used his land to grow crops of food, but seeing an opportunity with plans for Route 66 to be built, he built a filling station right off the road. This was a time when black-owned businesses were extremely rare. This was also where black travelers could feel safe getting gas, food, and even camp here. Continuing east on Route 66 is the Seaba filling station in the town of Warwick, Oklahoma. Today it's a motorcycle museum. This filling station was built in 1924 and restored in 2000. But what's interesting is that this outhouse in the back of the building, which was built in the 19-teens. The original stone and roof are still here, mostly intact. You can see where two stalls with toilets, which were modern at the time. Next is the town of Chandler, Oklahoma. Here we have a semi-restored Phillips 66 station. Could the station be any more iconic? This is one of the more photographed buildings on the Mother Road. It has that familiar dollhouse construction with the distinct green walls and blue accents. Check out these brick walls on the inside. Very, very nice. On the side you can see the car lift where they would do service on your car. Back here it looks like what used to be the bathroom. Another town we missed on our last trip was the town of Davenport, Oklahoma. On Route 66 itself is the interpretive center. We got there just a little too late and the museum is not open. However, what we wanted to see is in the center of this small town, along this brick road. The road itself is on the register of historic places. Davenport is known for its numerous painted murals throughout this town. This one is the tallest mural on Route 66 at 32 feet tall. There are so many painted murals in this little town. It was kind of neat walking around the town for about 15 minutes and checking out all the artwork. Heading west, we returned to the town of Stroud, but before we reached downtown, we returned to the UFO backyard. Looks like the alien backyard was cleaned up a little bit, but the spaceship is still here. The turtle is still here with the alien head in it. Well, looks like the alien head is gone. Oh well, time to head through downtown Stroud and continue our journey eastward. There is a small park right next to the downtown area. Many of these small towns have memorial for veterans that have served their country. We're back at the Rock Cafe. We wanted to go inside for a bite to eat, but no one is hungry, so we'll check out some of the Cars-inspired decorations. The owner of the Rock Cafe was the inspiration for the character Sally in the Cars films. Another quick look at downtown before we head to Tulsa for the evening. Looks like a change to the speed limit since we were here in late June. The speed limit on this 6-lane stretch is now 80 miles per hour, which made my dad very happy. We're now in Tulsa to see something that was just opened a couple of weeks ago, the Tulsa Neon Park. There are 3 recreations of classic neon signs for motels that were in the Tulsa area. It doesn't look like there is any distinct parking area for this new park, but we managed to find a parking lot in the nearby apartment complex. This is really neat to see at night. If you're a fan of neon signs, this place is for you. Tulsa skyline, very beautiful on a mild late September evening. And that's it for day 2 of our fall 2020 road trip. Oklahoma is quickly becoming one of our favorite U.S. states, so much to see. There are just 2 more days left in this road trip, pretty much an extended weekend trip. If you like this video, please give it a huge thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and ring that notification bell. Thanks for watching, bye!